Welcome, everyone. We're back after being on hiatus for 3 weeks. We are finally back. Of course, we are once again Otaco Time. I am joined by my constant co-host Northald and Conchitas. We're back, and some would say better than ever. Um, just to just to catch the people up, we just kind of all got busy, right? We originally took a hiatus because we didn't have
Yeah.
producers on. That was only going to be for like the first week, and then
Yeah.
I
And then I
think
got
once,
busy.
yeah, you got busy because when
Yeah.
you went back to work.
I went back to work and it was crazy as heck. It's still
I'll,
crazy, but it's
I'll
coming down a
let
little
you
bit.
I'll let you decide if you want to disclose your profession.
Yeah.
But you,
I don't know. No, I don't want to yet.
all right,
But
and
it's
so
just the
then
beginning is really hectic. And so, yeah, it was just like too much going on. I'm like, I can't. I haven't even watched anime in like a month or anything, but
yeah, so we
I've
had to
been
cancel
reading still.
that. We had to cancel that show because we didn't have our core essentially.
Yeah.
Um, I was trying to find a replacement. I had probably a replacement ready, but I just wasn't getting like info from anyone if we're going to continue this. Plus, it just seemed like we weren't even prepared that much anyway.
Yeah.
And then last week, producer son again was gone, and then I was also busy myself, just
No.
handling new stuff.
Oh shit.
Well,
Hey.
Oh,
you,
who
you know that
Oh my
meme where the
gosh.
guy's just like
this?
staring off into the distance because nothing's happening. Like how they
Mhm.
put like that's how I was. I was like, oh, I got nothing to do.
Yeah.
You had nothing to do. Oh. Well, I mean, Cloud, because you just started a new job too, right?
Yes, I did.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I started
gosh.
a new job about a week and a half ago.
How's it
So
going?
it's been going pretty well. I think I finally got a big boy job where I understand all those things where people are like, "Oh, it's a slow Monday. Oh,
Oh.
Wednesday is
You got
hump
the
day."
water cooler?
Yeah, we got water coolers. It's all good. But no, in actuality, the job is actually really cool. I'm doing digital marketing for a PC parts company. So it's fairly new. So they're kind of just like anything goes really in terms of what we do. Um,
Mhm.
I spent like this past week just fixing up our Discord because it was low key trash. So I
Oh.
was making it better and just trying to be like, a more engaging Discord and everything. They asked me to take like product photos. So that's like stuff I'll be doing and they want to do more. And so I don't know, you might see me on TikTok now, but we'll see.
Oh.
We'll see.
Oh.
That's the thing.
Ouch.
That is the thing they want to do, and we'll
Like
see how that goes.
PC tips on
They
TikTok or
they
something
actually
like
said
that.
they want to refrain from that because and I agree because when I was watching like the PC hardware side of TikTok, it's so boring. Like
Oh, really?
it's literally all that. Just like these are PC tips you didn't know about. But number one,
Yeah.
you can Control C to copy an image, Control V to paste.
Two face. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's
That's boomer. That's like boomer TikTok.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
it's
come
like
on,
it's
man.
they're just
Everybody knows
running
that.
out of content to do, so they're just doing really basic stuff. And at some
Mm.
point, it's not even a tip anymore. It's just like whatever.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
so my boss specifically is just like, no, let's get weird with it, and I'm like, yes, let's make a
Let's
waifu.
get weird. Let's
Oh,
pick a
So
sure.
waifu.
let's
Waifu.
make a
Like
waifu. But he said that has to go through like corporate and everything. But we'll see, maybe.
we got
Um,
a comment. We got a comment in the chat, and it says, "To be fair, I had a friend that finished college without knowing what copy/paste was. Were
Oh.
oh,
they like,
okay,
were they like 30 years old? Like, no. 30's young. I mean,
yeah,
No,
30 is
they're
pretty young.
too used
were they
to
boomers?
no, it's Gen Z. They're too used to the phone keyboard where they just hold something to copy and paste.
Copy,
They're just like
yeah, I guess so.
they're just like, let's copy and
Well,
paste.
they're
Yeah,
old. There,
see?
there are old souls out there. Wait, really? Oh my gosh.
I'm telling
Oh,
What the
you.
okay.
fuck?
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that is a tip video that people
Maybe that
need.
is a tip that people need. Holy crap. Oh,
Uh,
that's
There you
funny.
go. There's your breakout. 3 million views right off
3 million views, 3 million
I know.
likes. Genius. I'll take it up with the team on Monday. Um,
No,
but yeah, so
that's
that was
dope
me.
actually.
and then also I'm gonna be moving fairly soon once renovations on like a new house is done. So I'm probably gonna be busy with that. Oh, finally gonna have my own space. I'm not gonna be in our laundry room. That's gonna be pretty nice.
Oh
Oh, you're
damn.
growing.
He's
You're
just like
growing up.
Harry Potter's moving out.
I'm moving out.
Yeah.
Finally gonna get out of the closet. Not
No,
not
that'll be
in
Nah,
the
cool.
nah,
not in the way people would think, but yeah.
I heard the house is low key haunted though, so we'll see.
It's not. I don't know where you heard that
Oh
from.
no,
I think I
man.
know where you heard it from, but
Get
it's
some
just like
sage. Do it.
Just get some
Go
sage
to
out there.
go to a witch doctor. Go get limpia. Let them rub the egg
Yeah,
all over
I told
you.
him
And
I was
shit.
like, just call the priest, pay him like $15, be like, hey, come over, bless my house. They'll do that.
I don't think
Like
it's haunted. I haven't had any paranormal experiences while I
experiences.
was there, and the couple times I've been there. So I don't. If stuff gets flung around my house, sure, I might call a priest.
To be
But at
fair,
at the moment, I think I'll
you're
live
like,
with
it's
whatever
all
haunts.
good.
It's a nice ghost, like they prepare me breakfast in the morning or something, or
They
they
like
open
drop
the
the coffee, but the coffee they drop it close to the coffee maker so that it's like,
yeah. So
oh,
like,
thanks,
Oh yeah.
man. Like now I don't have to go into the cupboard.
they open the doors to the cupboard, so I don't have to do it. I just have
Then
to
you don't have to
reach.
do
Like
it. Yeah.
you
All
guys are being
right.
so pessimistic about this ghost. It could be nice. You don't know.
To be fair, I'm an expert ghost hunter now, so
Oh
What
god.
are you?
I am.
And so,
I've
you've been
been
playing
playing
Phasmophobia
Phasmophobia
so much, huh?
on the
Yeah.
weekly. We do like at
Yeah.
least 2 haunts a week.
Oh god.
And we haven't died. Well, actually that's not true. There have been a couple times where it's just like this is crazy. We just need to get out of here.
Has producer Sen tried to join you?
No.
No, I know he's terrified.
He
He's,
won't. He said
he's
he's gonna have another. Yeah, I think his heart rate, like his Apple Watch, went off last time and was like, "Hey, you're going into cardiac arrest. Like you need to chill." Uh, anyway,
hilarious.
yeah.
That's
But
not
life
the
is
first
good.
time
It's
this
just been
happened.
busy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think it kind of worked out because it was a pretty slow season. I mean, there was like a lot of good stuff out,
Hmm.
in my opinion, but like as time goes on, it slowly starts just kind of dwindling, and there's just not that much to talk about. So I think like a hiatus was fine for at least the month of September. But now we're back
Yeah.
because fall's coming up, or is it already fall? I don't know when the season
Yeah,
starts.
it's fall.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
think it started officially
fall has
like
started
Thursday.
officially.
Fall.
Yeah, on Thursday or Wednesday. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, one of those days.
But y'all are
It's
in
one of them.
California, like.
Yeah, so it's just like nerfed summer, really.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that later when we talk about the fall animes, because that's what we're gonna talk about later. We're just
Yes.
gonna quickly wrap up some of the summer animes that we were watching. Obviously not all of them have finished, because some of them started later than others, but
Mhm.
we're gonna just recap and well, let's just start talking about it now. So I'm gonna start off with Remake Our Life because I just finished that last night. I also finished Girlfriend last night, but I'm gonna start with Remake Our Life, where I was, I guess, satisfied overall with the anime,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I definitely had my gripes with it in terms of just
Oh.
how the anime progressed. And when I thought it was finally going to go in a different direction, it's just like, no, we're just going to go back to the same old, same old.
Mm.
Um, but North, I wanted to ask you, what were your thoughts on it? Because I know you love the nostalgia porn
Yeah.
that Remake Her Life brings.
Uh well, I'll just have to say, I'll just do this pose
Mhm.
and then you'll get
What?
I don't know why it ended like that with him
It
just
ended like that?
it ended like that with his arms in the air and like it pans out like all the way. I'm just like
Wait,
well, a sense of accomplishment for him, but
Wait,
like
Cloud is realizing that maybe he did not he did
no,
not
I'm
finish the show.
pretty sure. No, but what
I
I
think there was
thought.
like after credits thing.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah, you might have
yeah.
missed that part. But
Is
yeah,
it?
no.
Okay, I'll have
Yeah. There was an after credits. Like it had the normal credits and then, or like it kept going through and it kind of panned out that way. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, damn, they couldn't just
Was it too
Really?
cheesy?
end it.
Oh, I might have not finished it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't think you finished
Oh
it, dude.
my
What's
god!
the point? There's only 12 episodes, right?
Spoilers, bro.
Yeah, there's only 12
I saw
episodes.
the 12. Let me look at my Crunchyroll. Anyway, continue talking.
So okay, so I thought it was good, very good premise. The way, the way that it led up, I thought that they were gonna pop him back to
Mhm.
where he didn't go to that college. Like he
Yeah, I know
didn't
what you
change
mean.
his life because the way, so there's like there's a person that actually sent him to the past, and
Mhm.
she's just kind of watching him like what he's doing and stuff, and she was just like, well, you know, you didn't do anything to take advantage.
Oh,
uh,
okay, I
uh
know what you're talking about now.
Is this like spoilers? Should we do a spoiler warning?
No, but all right, okay, yeah, all right,
it is
continue.
spoiler, but
All right,
it's the
spoilers.
last episode at that point, and she pretty much is just like, all right, well, you didn't do anything to take advantage of the situations. You kind of just did your thing,
Mhm.
and you didn't like try to gain any money off of it. You didn't try to manipulate people. Just, pretty much, she was just like, you just try to help people, so I'll send you back. And
Wait, what?
yeah, so she sends him back to the same point that he gets pulled out from.
Mhm.
So he goes back to his like miserable life, pretty
No,
much.
he goes back
No.
to the life that he wanted. But the
So,
main thing was he kept directing people and holding their hand through stuff, which his like three idols that he really liked and that he was working with in the college that
Uh
he was
huh.
dorming with, since he held their hand so much, they lost their motivation.
Oh,
yeah,
so he kind
so
of like ruined their lives.
yeah,
Yeah,
essentially,
yeah, pretty much.
because so when he goes back in time, it's because he has like regrets of his current life, right?
Right, right.
And he idolizes like these three like creators, and when he
Yeah,
goes back to the college, he lives with all three of them essentially. Um, but it's like Northall was saying, he was like hand holding them throughout the whole process, and so all of them creatively never really, you know,
we're
did anything for
creative.
themselves. They weren't creative. Anytime they had an idea, it was just like, oh, that might take too much time. Like, this is the way to do it,
Mm,
and type. So he was kind of almost stifling their creativity. And then, uh, how Northall was saying, like, he gets popped into the future and he realizes, like, all of the creators that he idolized and who would eventually do stuff, like, it never did because he just ended up always fixing the issues for them. And
Yeah.
like I understood that because I resonated with that pretty like what like hard as like a
mhm.
creator myself, where I'm just like, yeah, if someone's just telling me how to do something, that's not gonna help me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like if I'm just given the answers to everything, I'm not gonna learn anything on my own. Like I need to mess up, Like that's how you
yeah.
really start
Yeah.
improving. Um, but my issue was like it was that the fact that he just always solved people's problems, and when he finally faced like repercussions for it, at least in his current timeline, it just reverted back to, yeah, I'm just gonna solve all the problems again, and then and then he does, and then he gets sent back in time. But I think the last episode kind of clears it up a little bit for me because yeah, he goes back in time at least knowing like I can't keep solving everything, and so
Yeah.
at least he learns
Okay.
that bit.
Because
But
like,
yeah, go.
yeah, because there's even a scene where the blonde girl, so it's a singer, a writer, and an artist. So the
Mhm.
blue hair girl's the artist,
Mhm.
singer's the blonde, and then the guy that's in the back that's kind of like yawning and stuff,
Yeah.
he's a writer.
Mm.
And so he, like, for the blonde, like, she's like, oh, can you help me out? You set up my YouTube, all this stuff, blah blah. She's like, I know you could do this for me. And he's just like, no, you do it. She gets all
Mm.
pissed off at him.
Yeah. So he
And so
Is
finally he
that
finally
supposed to be like
learns.
his? Yeah, is that like his way of like
Yeah,
not?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, like the idea was this character just helps. Like no matter what you ask him to help, he's just gonna
He's
help you.
gonna do it.
But
Okay, okay.
but it's more than help. He basically just like does it for you. And
Mm.
then when he goes back in time, he's just like, okay, yeah, I can't keep doing this, so I have to let people just start doing stuff on their own. Because I think he kind of went back selfishly thinking that like, oh yeah, I could just help out everyone and help them all improve and stuff. So like, in a way, he was more concerned with helping others instead of just like trying to live his own good life. You know,
Mhm. Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
he
definitely.
really wanted to be a part of this group, and so he thought the way to do that was just like, oh, if I'm just like almost an irreplaceable part of the group, then I'm just gonna grow. I'm just gonna be with them, and we're all gonna be all good and everything. But that's just not the way it turns out for most of them.
Mm.
Um, and it was interesting because it ends on a cliffhanger. That's why I was
Yeah.
confused when you said it just ends with him raising his arms and
Oh
slowly
yeah,
hanging
because
out.
like it does that like right before, like as it's going into the credits, and then it goes into the credits, and then it like kicks off like right after as that cliffhanger. Like,
Yeah, yeah. And so I was wondering if there was going to be a season two. I looked it up. Doesn't look like it. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
in all honesty, like with
like it
that
doesn't need one.
cliffhanger, yeah, I don't think it needs one. I do have to say, someone won.
Someone won?
Someone
someone.
finally won.
Oh,
This
yeah.
wasn't even a it wasn't even a harem. Whenever there's more than one girl, it's like automatically a harem.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
I just don't know if that's gonna change this time.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Um, but I was, oh, like, yeah. Overall, I was satisfied. I just
What
thought
would you
that it was going
give?
to go into reach
What kind of taco?
taco rating.
Yeah,
Oh,
give us an Otaco
this is a
rating.
hard one.
Like a fair
Oh,
Otaco rating.
a fair one.
uh
I don't think producer Sen has half tacos, does he? Because
does he have tacos?
I would give it a 2.5 out of
Oh,
5.
really? Okay, okay. But I
And
mean, I
now
guess that's kind of like an
I want
average,
to
like,
again, at least my rating system is if I give it a 3, it's worth watching.
hmm
Yeah,
Like I would definitely recommend people to watch it. It's a good time. I enjoyed it all the way through, and I did. But this is something where I'm like, it's pretty niche,
yeah,
and
mm,
I feel like if you like that premise of a guy who wants to redo his life, and he meets like his idols, and they're all creators and everything, then yeah, definitely watch it. But
yeah,
I can't. I can't recommend it to a broad audience.
okay, okay.
yeah,
But like, so kind of like a 2.5, 3, like worth the
Yeah,
watch if you like the niche stuff.
yeah, because I
yeah,
personally liked it because I like that aspect of they're all artists, they're all creators in some way. Like that's really
hmm
cool to me. But some people are like, I don't give a damn. Whatever. Do
yeah.
they show
Because like
boobs?
Do they show whoops?
no,
I'm gonna put it in the chat.
yeah, yeah. Because like there's some things that resonate. Because I haven't really done like I used to draw a lot and do a lot
Hmm.
of stuff, and then I just hit a block and it just hasn't been the same. So like even
Hmm.
with one of those characters, I don't want to give everything out, but I was like, damn, I know how that feels.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's like those
And
moments where I'm just like, oh, I know what they're going through. That is me.
yeah.
That is me.
Yeah.
I am them. They are me.
All right. So what
But
about girlfriend, girlfriend?
oh man,
Oh
Girlfriend, girlfriend.
damn.
uh,
That's the one that I gave up on because I was like, no, this is too ridiculous. I freaking
it's so
can't.
I
Uh,
hate it.
You hate it?
I
I
Man,
heard
hate
it was
it.
actually getting because I remember we were like, oh, it's getting good or something like that,
yeah,
right?
Northo, what'd you say?
It was getting good, and then I hate it.
Okay, but like, why do you hate it?
It I think it would have been good as an OVA, like a three
Mm,
episode, like kind of extended
Mm,
type of thing, because it was just extremely repetitive with all its
okay.
jokes and situations.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I was gonna touch up on the fact that I actually thought the last episode was pretty good. I thought it was fairly funny. Um, Overall, as a comedy, I thought it was
Solid.
generally pretty funny. But it does kind of overuse the jokes, and there's some episodes where like I almost kind of wasn't watching because I was just like, yes,
Yeah.
they're just gonna be doing the same thing.
Same.
There's so many times where a character pulls them out of a classroom and then they go to the roof and then they just like start talking about their feelings. That happened like every episode. It felt like maybe it only
Mhm.
happened in like two, but to me it felt really repetitive. Um,
Although
but
that twist at the end kind of got me. I was like,
oh, I know what you're talking about.
with one of the girls just like out of left field. I was like, what?
Yeah, right. So that get I think I like overall I liked all the characters. And
Yeah.
if you like just goofy comedy and you like goofy characters, I wouldn't even say they're all in a trope because they're all actually kind of interesting if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
They don't stick to their singular trope, it feels like to me. They it feels like sometimes the anime does try to flesh out their personalities a bit,
Yeah.
but it just got really repetitive in terms of just like the story wise. And I thought the animation felt really flat. Like I didn't expect
Yeah.
like A plus animation out of this anime, but I was it felt like they photoshopped the characters in a lot of times.
Oh, really?
To
That's
me
weird.
Like they
it
layered
felt
them. Yeah.
yeah, they just like popped them in and then that was it. Like they just did their animated the mouth, maybe an arm movement here and there, but that was it. I thought the
Oh,
animation was kind of weak. Not that I expected this to be like freaking AAA animation, but
Yeah.
I kind of expected a little bit more.
a little bit more effort. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just looked it up because I wanted to see if it was still like an ongoing series. And yeah, it
Nah.
seems like it is an ongoing series, like
Mm.
an ongoing manga. So I'm like curious.
Yeah, the anime definitely hinted towards more what could be happening if there's a
Yeah.
season two. I don't know if they've announced a season two yet.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
right? Okay.
I feel like something
But
like this though will get a season two.
because it's pretty trashy.
It's
Like I
so
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like junk
Yeah.
food, like yeah, but not like the good kind of junk
like I say
food.
I hate it, but I still watched it all. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yeah. That's the thing.
I can't say like I didn't enjoy parts of it. I think I just like
You're
more
just like,
I hate
stupid.
myself
Yeah.
that I watched it and was kind of entertained most of the way through.
Oh,
Um,
Like that self-loathing, yeah. Yeah, I'm expecting a season 2 of this. But we'll see, we'll see.
but
I
it's
don't
such a basic anime. I don't know what else to say about it because
yeah.
it really is just like
All
it's a
right,
harem anime.
season 1 taco rating, like a 1 out of 5.
You
No,
know, I'd give it a little bit more
what
just
would you
because
give it?
it did make me chuckle. I give
Yeah,
it
right.
like, yeah.
Like
There were
2.
parts I
I
laughed.
Yeah, I'd give it like a 2.
I give it a pity too. As five.
You're like, I'm ashamed to give it a 2, but I guess I have to give it a 2.
Yeah, because this is an anime that's just super easy and basic to watch. Like you probably don't even have to be paying attention the entire time to just get the plot
Yeah.
and any developments that occur because they're just like so basic. You can kind of see them coming from a mile away, but it was funny. It was pretty
Yeah.
funny at times. I can't lie, and I hate myself for enjoying it as much as I did.
Oh, that's funny.
It's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
Those are the two I finished. But the other one that we
Oh
kind of want to
man.
briefly touch upon was Edatin deities. I want to touch up on that one because that one's still ongoing, so it's not completely finished. I
Yeah.
think it's like, did it say how many episodes are going to be? It's like 12, I'm assuming 12 or 13.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to look it up, but I don't think it'll be 13. I think it'll be like a full like 20 something episodes.
Mm,
In all honesty,
yeah.
and so it's good, but you have to be understanding because it's considered a set-in like
Mm-hmm.
trope, which just means like it's darker situations. So it involves like
Yeah.
a lot of people dying, there's rape, there's like politics involved, like all that stuff. Overall, like this was my palate cleanser for girlfriend every week.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's an easy show to get into if you could just get past, like, if you're comfortable with like
The
very
darker
touchy,
elements.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that touchy material, then it's good.
No,
It's
yeah.
entertaining.
It's
Y'all
really
seem
entertaining.
y'all
What was that?
sound conflicted. Yeah.
Well, it's because I don't want to give anything away. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
Because there's so many, there are twists, but
Mm,
Mhm.
they're always kind of implied. But then it's like you're expecting something, and then just out of like left field, like bam, that person's gone. Because
Oh,
because
okay.
if you, I don't know if you watched the episode that came out on Thursday, Cloud, but it was
haven't
just
yet.
like, all right, so high level, there's uh demons who look like humans, or that
Mhm.
they're trying to make themselves look like humans to fit in, and so they're starting wars with other people. So they're telling their military, oh yeah, you can rape and pillage, so we could, so they take the babies from the people who are raped, and then they infuse them with the demon and pretty much make like a demon human. So like a demon that just looks like a human. That's pretty much
Dang,
it.
that's messed up.
It is.
But I
And
thought this was supposed to be like a comedy.
oh no, it's not.
It,
It's not.
well, yeah,
Well,
it's
there's fun.
comedic elements for sure.
Yeah, yeah. There's some comedic elements, but no, it's pretty dark. Because like,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
even one scene where they're just like, you just see a bunch of women in stirrups like in a row because they're just like fucking, and there's like blood everywhere, and they're just like, oh yeah, well, we gotta get the next set through, and and so that's like the demon aspect, and so
Yeah.
obviously you're not supposed to like sympathize with them whatsoever. They're just the
Right.
enemy. They're just like,
Okay,
Mhm.
they're
okay.
bad.
They're just like horrible people.
Yeah, they're just like horrible
Yeah.
people, and they're ruling this nation because they want to bring back like all the demons back. Like they
Hmm.
want to have like a world full of demons. Uh so yeah, so there's these deities that just pop out of nowhere, and they're supposed to kill the demons. And one of them does get summoned, and I don't want to give away like how that happens, but they
Mhm.
say it's like when someone's in like dire need of like salvation and stuff, then
Mhm.
they'll form. Um, but yeah, overall it's good. The fighting's good. The art is very different
Hmm.
because if you compare it to other stuff, there's moments where they just do like maybe like a 5-tone palette of
Hmm.
like all blues just to
Mm,
try to set a
okay.
mood and stuff.
That's interesting.
Uh, but yeah, so far, it's getting to the point where I don't know if it's gonna end well, and they're just gonna kind of cut it off and leave it like a what if type of scenario,
Mhm.
Mm.
or it's actually gonna have like a definite ending
Ending to it.
where like the demons just die, or like the deities disappear as well, along with some crazy thing like that.
Okay, dang,
But
that sounds
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was such a
I've
different
been
tone
yeah,
to
it's
everything
different. Yeah,
else. I was
it
like,
that's why I
"Oh
is
was like, it's
crap."
a palate cleanser.
It is, yeah, pretty dark, and it does
Yeah.
touch up on those things. I remember I was watching it in my room because I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch this in the living room where someone can walk in and
Oh yeah.
stuff can be
Yeah.
happening. And then I was like, okay, I can't watch this anywhere unless it's like in my bed under the sheets and with no one
What
watching.
the?
Although I
Um,
do have to say there was one scene that was pretty funny. So the girl in the upper left, the one with the red or bleeding
yeah,
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
she's a total hornball, but
yeah.
Okay.
she's like the smartest. She's a demon. She's like the smartest one of them.
Hmm.
And at one point, she's like looking at all these cameras and all this stuff, trying to observe like what's going on in the city.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I can't focus. And then she's like, I'll be right back. And she fucking like takes a dildo and she
Yeah, she
leaves
takes
the
like a
room.
vibrator,
A
yeah.
vibrator, she leaves the room. And then like the two guys are just like, what the fuck? Like they're still talking. And then I think she comes back in the same scene. And then they're just like, and then she starts watching the cameras again. And she's like, oh, I needed that post nut clarity. I was
Yeah,
like,
Oh,
what the fuck?
really?
she
Yeah.
genuinely
What
said that. Yeah.
the heck?
I was dying. I was just like, what the
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
fuck?
anytime that top right character showed up, I'm like, oh god, I can't watch
Yeah.
this. Anyway,
So you didn't try watching this? You didn't watch this at work, right, Northold?
Oh
no,
no, I
with
don't watch it at
Norfolk.
work. I watch it in my living room, and Mies comes in, and she's just like, "What am I? What are you
Like, what
watching?"
is this?
I go, "Don't worry about it. It's okay."
Uh, don't judge me.
But yeah,
Uh,
Don't judge me. Oh
I
man.
basically agree with all your points. The one thing I wanted to touch upon is these all these villains. You shouldn't sympathize with them,
yeah, no,
but there's a certain point where I was like, I kind of feel bad for the villains now.
Oh my god.
So,
oh yeah,
do you know what I
yeah,
mean? It's because like in a way, the show kind of turns backwards in a way because we're told that these demons are like ferocious and they're gonna like ruin the world unless the Edaton deities do something about.
yeah,
And then that keeps going on, and then you start learning more about the Edaton deities, and then you're like, oh, these guys are really monstrous. Like
yeah,
I can't tell who to root for because these guys also aren't really.
yeah. They're also bad
these,
too.
Oh,
these guys
So
aren't completely absolved of anything, you know?
yeah, so just to give
interesting.
you,
Okay.
so like you have the demons that are trying to rape and all this stuff, but the twist is since they're fusing with humans, that's why like what Cloud said, they get into a situation where you're a little sympathetic or you can kind of feel bad for them when it twists around.
Mm-hmm.
But then like the deities, like one of them, he's like all into science and all this
Hmm.
stuff, right? And
He
he
experiments.
yeah, he experiments and uh, he pretty much does like a brain operation on some people just
Hmm.
so he can manipulate them
I feel
and
like
turn
I've
them to their
heard
side.
like I mean it's definitely not like I guess like a super unique premise because I feel like there's been a lot of shows like that where
Oh
it's
yeah.
like you think that the good guys are the good guys and then you're like, "Oh no, they're actually kind of trash." And then it's like it's more of just like a clash of like just the or it's more about like just the how do I say it? Like the bad parts of humanity, I guess, or like
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like the
the
gray
yeah.
areas.
Yeah, yeah. So that's super interesting because looking at this, like even the little screen,
Yeah.
like to me it just looks like a fun comedy. Like I'm just like, oh, that looks like it could be a fun show,
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
Yeah, it is. Don't get me
but like
wrong.
messed up.
You just expect to see some shit every episode.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
No, yeah,
man.
and it's crazy because like they say this in the anime, but like the deities don't really have an affection towards humans. They
Okay.
they don't feel anything towards them. They just know that they are there to protect them.
To protect them.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
they
And they have to
themselves
live.
aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have to live. But they themselves aren't like, oh, we gotta like, oh, I love this human. I love the human race. No, no, they're just like, we're just here
It's
to
just
make
like a
Yeah.
sure.
9 to 5 job type of
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty much like even like I know one was it one I forgot which one it was, but I think even one of them was like, yeah, humans are trash. Like they just didn't care. They're just
He's
like,
not wrong.
yeah. They're just like, we're just here to protect them, but I don't know. They could do whatever the hell they want. They could kill each other for all I care, as long as the demons aren't doing it. I'm just
yeah.
like, damn.
Interesting. Damn. All
And
right.
so it's just like at a certain point, you're just like, yeah, screw demons in the beginning, and then after you keep watching, you're like,
I was like,
I don't think.
You're like, I don't know where I stand anymore. It's like, are we the baddies? Wait, are they the baddies?
There's
Oh,
one character that's just like, yeah, I've dissected thousands of humans just to understand them, and
Yeah.
it's like, like, what
man.
and then it's just so wild. I'm thoroughly enjoying it though. Like this one is definitely like up there for me, at least this season in the
For the
summer.
season, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I think it's really good. I don't think it's gonna be like anime of this year or anything, but
No.
it's definitely worth a watch. And
Look.
as Northall was saying, like visually and the way that it's animated, it's also really good. It has like to me, it felt like really old school Dragon Ball, but with like a
Oh,
new animation. Because a lot of the effect, like sound effects that I hear, I'm just like, that's Dragon Ball. That the
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the Dragon Ball sound effect.
And they also have like the thing that surprised me was the voice actors. Because the main guy, I think his name is like Hayato or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
Hayato. Mhm.
He's voiced by um, Edward from
Edward
Fullmetal
Elric.
Alchemist.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
He looks
really?
like Discount. Is he the little yellow guy?
yeah.
He
Yeah.
looks
No,
like
he's the one
Discount
with the
Edward
pink shirt.
Elric.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was this guy because I
Is
was
it
like, hey,
Edward?
that
Yeah.
looks like Discount Edward Gill. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
funny.
It's his voice. Like when I heard it, I was like, oh, I knew that voice right away. I was like, the fuck. So they have like good voice actors and
Like
stuff.
good voicing, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well that's cool.
All right. So those are like three, at least from our summer series that
Yeah.
we repeatedly touched upon. I'm sure as like the weeks come by, we'll catch up on some. I do want to in a later episode though. I do want to talk about To Your Eternity because that recently finished, but we're not going to cover that this week. So we're just going to move on to the next segment, which
Next
is Cowboy
segment.
Bebop. We have the what is it? The intro now?
The
Yeah.
opening.
The
Yeah.
opening, the
Opening
opening to
The
segment.
Cowboy
Yeah.
Oki.
Bebop, and we
Opening.
all saw it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think we all have three different takes on it. Oh, and Conchita's, you never seen the anime ever, so
So
you.
I've never seen the anime. I don't have any attachment to Cowboy Bebop. And before this, Northald gave me some homework. So I was supposed to watch the original one and then I watched the new one. And
Yeah.
I thought they were the same.
No, they're a little different. They're a
I'm
little
just like,
different.
TBH, they're like exactly the same. Like, I don't, I'm
Yeah.
just like, I get
They're
the essence
done
of
very
the show.
similarly.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just kind of like, if it was just supposed to kind of be like a live action version of the intro, I felt like that was accomplished. Again, I have like none of those scenes meant anything to me, like
Yeah.
none of that. But like just looking at it from an outside perspective, like if someone's asking me like, ah, nah, like, they're so different or they messed up this one versus this one, I was just kind of like, nah, the essence is the
Yeah.
same. They were
Yeah.
both enjoyable. I really liked freaking John Cho, and so I'm just
Mhm.
like, no, I thought they were cool.
Yeah.
TPH didn't notice the difference.
So they're okay. I'll
I'm
give it to them
gonna.
for getting the same essence and getting things down pretty similar.
Yeah.
The one thing that I didn't like about it, because the original intro, it just shows you the characters, some jazz, some pop type of
Mhm.
stuff, with focusing on certain things, like even their hands. and make it like alluring, like type of sexy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they tried that at some points, but then in the live action one, I felt like they gave everything away of what they're gonna do.
Mm.
Mm.
And that's the only thing that I didn't like about it. Uh, because I just felt like it gave away too much. Like I already know what's gonna happen. So like the teddy bear thing, right? That's the very first
Mm-hmm.
episode of the series.
Mm.
Uh, there's they showed like this guy with like a top hat. Um, that was like one of the later episodes. Uh, where they're trying to hunt that guy down. Uh, I forgot about the lady with all the henchmen. I know there's a specific episode with that, and I think they call her like Mama or something like that, or Big Mama.
What?
Yeah, I don't remember it entirely. And then
Mm.
they had the the guy from the mushroom episode that Ed was involved with when they're trying to get the mushrooms like off the train and stuff, and they're having like this huge chase. But then at the end of the title sequence, there's no Ed. There's just uh, Spike, Jet, and Faye,
Mm.
and that's it. So, oh,
Yeah, from my understanding, they said that Cowboy Bebop isn't gonna be like a one-to-one
oh,
retelling of the story, but they mostly just said it's like based off the canon. It's like it's an expansion on the canon, but that can just mean literally anything. Like they could
yeah,
just add more to the to whatever happened in the canon anime, and then just like yeah, it's we just
yeah,
added like one more scene here, something over there,
yeah,
but it could just be like the exact same thing, which worries me a bit because if it's just like most of large retelling of the story, then there's kind of no point in watching it because why not
yeah.
just watch the anime?
True. Yeah. If it comes down to, because I think it's like 10 episodes and they're each almost an hour long.
Hmm.
If it comes down to it, where it's just like it trims all the fat and it just hits those highlight episodes from the original
Mm,
series,
yeah,
then I'm okay with it at that point.
yeah.
Uh, so like I'm glad they got rid of Ed. So
All right. Okay.
oh, hard take.
Damn. All right,
That's a
we
hot
know how
take.
he feels.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know what
TBH.
I don't know what they're gonna do with the dog because it's
Don't
supposed to
know.
be spoiler. It's in the I think like the first or second episode. It's a scientist in the dog's body, but then the
Oh.
dog in the entire series does nothing. Will like randomly push a button or something like that to help people out, and that's it.
I feel like that's
Oh.
gonna look
Okay, I remember you talking
so
about that.
cheesy and dumb live action.
Yeah,
See, I think
A
this is
little
so this
tough.
I think this is why I'm not mad because I'm just kind of like, okay, this is supposed to be like you have to like suspend all disbelief, I feel
Hmm.
like, or like is that the right term? Yeah, like you
Yeah.
just have to like I think if you go into this with just like this is gonna be like just super cringe, really cheesy, like live action type of stuff, then I think it could be to me it looks like it's going to be enjoyable. I don't know.
I think it could be decent, but it's one of those things where like it's just more than likely not gonna be better than the original, and it's
No.
probably gonna get a lot of flack because of that. Like the whole show could be fine, it could be good,
yeah,
but you're gonna have all the anime boys, anime only people
Yeah.
be like, "It's fucking trash. It's nothing like the original." It's
yeah,
you're just gonna get
Yeah, that's
complainers.
definitely going to happen. I guess that's why I'm just kind of like,
yeah.
you know, that's why I was like, TBH, they're the same. I just want to
Yeah,
see who'll get mad.
I just thought that like the intro visually to me looked funny. It looked
Yeah, it
almost like
was.
yeah,
an 80s bad movie.
You know what?
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of, God, who's the guy who directed Nightmare Before Christmas? I'm blanking
Tim Burton?
out.
Tim Burton?
Tim
It
Burton?
reminds me of Tim Burton's Batman.
Okay.
I
With
haven't seen his Batman.
where it has like when the Penguin and was that
Yeah,
the one? Yeah, it
yeah,
took
yeah.
over the city. Like those cuts and that feel, like the way how everything is, if everything for even from based on like screen captures, like the ship doesn't look metallic, it looks plasticky or styrofoam. And
Mm.
so it's just like it feels like one of those old action sets. And
Yeah.
I just hope it doesn't suffer from that. This I'll watch it, but I just don't know if I will drop it. No, we won't be showing like the intro or whatever just because
Yeah.
it's
Because then
Netflix.
we'll
It might
probably get
be
copyrighted.
Yeah,
copyright.
it might get
Yeah.
copyrighted.
We've already gotten
Um,
like every single video taken down, so let's just not.
no, we haven't. It's only been 2 videos.
Quick shout out, please go to our YouTube channel and just like click on our videos, cause oh
Just
man.
right click, put
Just-
loop, all right?
Yeah,
Just
just loop
just
it,
put them in a
boost our
loop,
views.
like please.
Um, but there's no trailer currently out. It's gonna come out in like November, I believe. I'm probably gonna watch it just to see it. I hope it at the very least it's like just enjoyable. That's kind of all I'm asking for because every live action thing so far has just been like bad. Like it's just not good.
It's just
And-
hard. Yeah.
I can't get light screams out of my head from
Death Note.
Oh yeah.
Don't even talk about Death Note. Uh,
We need to go there, man. We're having a
so
good
let's-
day.
Yeah.
Just
All right, so you know what? Let's lighten up the mood a little bit. Let's move on to I think probably the most anticipated movie of the next
of the
decade.
century.
Of
Of the next decade.
So Nintendo Direct happened this past week,
Oh,
Oh,
God.
yeah.
they announced a banger in the Mario movie. It's coming out. They announced the cast too. It's gonna
They're
be great.
starting the freaking Mario Cinematic Universe.
The Super Smash Brothers cinematic universe is finally be a thing. So this is the cast that was announced. We got Chris Pratt as Mario, Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach, Charlie Day. By the way, I thought Charlie Day was the name of his character in It's Always
And
Sunny.
Always Sunny? No, that's his real name.
That's apparently his real name.
Yeah, that's his
Okay.
real name.
Jack Black is Bowser, Keegan Michael Key is Toad, and Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. I thought this was a joke. I legitimately thought, like, I was watching the direct live, and I'm like, this is a joke, right? Like, there's no way this is real. This is so stupid.
And it's animated, right? It's not live action.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a live
No.
action movie. Thank God.
So,
I'm assuming it's gonna be kind of like the Mario trailers type of thing, like the Odyssey, like that type of animation, right? Where it's like 3D.
yeah.
3D animation.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
It's done by the same. It's gonna be made by the studio that did Minions, the
Well,
Minions movie, right?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and so that's
Not
the
that's not
thing.
DreamWorks?
No, it's a different one.
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay. Sorry, my fault.
that's
Keep going.
Universal, right? Universal.
I feel like it's probably Universal. Paramount, maybe?
No, because I know. Okay, so isn't it? It's not DreamWorks. God, what's the? Is it DreamWorks? The one where they're fishing and the kids fishing on the moon?
Oh, yeah, it's
Illumination?
Illumination. Yeah,
Okay.
I remember the name.
And so, see, that's the thing, because I know it's Universal, right? And they
Mhm.
opened up the Mario Land in Universal Japan, so
Oh,
they have some
yeah.
rights for it. So there's a connection there. So they were probably like, "Hey, let us." The talks were probably like, if we open up like our own part of the theme park in Universal Japan, right? Then there had to be some trade off with like some movie right or something like that with Universal.
Yeah,
So that's where I could see why it came up. I know there's hype over there for that right now.
For the movie
But-
or the Nintendo or
Well, for the Nintendo Land or
it
Yeah.
looks
whatever
so
it is.
cool, and I heard
It
it's
is.
really cool. Like it's like super vibrant. Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
The one
That'd be
thing
dope.
that I want to hear is Keegan Michael K sound like Toad.
Oh my god.
You know what I hope? I just hope that Toad has like his voice, like a deep ass, like
Oh.
just like Toad.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
See, the one thing is, they could come up with the movie or whatever with it very childish premise because it's obviously Mario going to save Peach, right? I
Yeah.
can see Donkey Kong getting in the way, or because the original Mario game was Donkey Kong, where Mario was in. It wasn't the
Oh
other
yeah,
way
yeah,
around.
yeah. Donkey Kong's the one that takes Peach, right? That's like the
No,
barrel one.
it's not Peach. It's the one from Odyssey. It's the one chick that has the red
Rosalina?
dress.
No,
No,
no.
she has a red dress. She's like the
Oh, I
mayor of
don't
like
know.
Kong
Pauline?
City. Yeah, that's
Pauline. Right?
That's Pauline and Donkey Kong. So I could see that like work that, but I hope they don't try to do what like what the Emoji Movie did, or what was the other movie? It's the one where they have the VR stuff and they're in the game and they're trying to find all the Easter
Wreck-It
eggs.
Ralph?
No,
Oh.
it was live action.
Pixels?
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that's the
okay.
one
I
you're talking
hope
about.
it's not tropey and
Just
it
full
tries
of
to
references.
or try to do memes the whole
With
time.
this cast, like I'm anticipating this is gonna be like the Lego movie, but Mario movie.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Okay.
if it's like with that type of like comedy and stuff like that, because like the Lego movies are really freaking like they're really
Yeah.
funny,
Yeah,
and so I think I kind of anticipate like that type of humor, but
you'd hope.
with the Mario. I mean,
Yeah.
with all of these, like I'm feeling pretty confident about this movie because I'm just kind of like the only thing that could mess it up is like a terrible like screenplay, but I don't feel like any of these actors would agree to like a terrible screenplay.
I can see
That's
that.
true. Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. And then also like
Um,
so my question, because when I saw Chris Pratt as Mario, like I picture more like I would picture Charlie Day more as Mario and Chris Pratt more as like Luigi. Like I can't picture Charlie Day as Luigi. Like I feel like his voice is too like I don't know, like too like erratic or
mm,
something.
Well, see that they might play in on that because like the whole Luigi's Mansion, like his own games and stuff, he's always scared. So
Oh,
I don't know if they'll do that, but it's just like that's the kind of personality that Nintendo's pushed towards Luigi recently. So
well, I hope that they make Mario Italian still.
I don't know how any of the voice acting is gonna go. I just hope it's serviceable.
Really?
I
No, dude, I could totally see Bowser with like Jack Black's
with Jack
voice.
Black's
Like,
voice,
yes,
really?
I could
Yeah.
totally see that.
Jack Black could get that deep voice.
He's got range.
I don't know
Yeah.
if
He has
they're
range.
gonna, like voice modulate anything, to give it more of a consistent. Because like the characters have voices. Like in the games, they say like
Yeah.
words here and there.
Yeah, yeah,
But I don't know how it's gonna work when it's a live action. You have all these people. I just don't know what to expect. I'm thrown for such a
yeah.
loop.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to Keegan Michael Key is a freaking toad.
I
Like,
linked a tweet in the chat
come on.
that it's from the skit of like the substitute teacher skit, but they like voice modulated it, so he sounds like Toad. One of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, I have to
Yeah,
watch that.
I recommend
my
everyone to
gosh.
watch
Can we
it.
watch
It's
it?
hilarious.
Are you looking at it?
I put like the first like 5 seconds of it. I was like, oh my God.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, that's
Oh my god.
Yeah. But
Yes,
yeah, I recommend people
yes,
watch it. I just hope
yes, yes,
for
yes.
this movie it's a bad good movie. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's
Like,
gonna be amazing, bro. I have such high hopes for this. Like,
all right, I don't blame you. I think like it's one of those things that I just hope I enjoy it because it's so absurd,
stupid.
Well,
stupid.
look at it
Yeah.
this way. They probably saw because what happened with Sonic the Hedgehog, right? People still saw it. I still saw it. I thought it was okay. It was
Yo,
entertaining.
I like that movie.
And
Yeah.
and and they're even coming out with the second one. So at this point, they're just
Oh
like,
yeah.
whoa, you know,
People are gonna watch it.
yeah, people are gonna watch it just to watch it.
Nah, I thought Sonic was good. But then again, I got like a $4 ticket for it, and I was like totally worth the $4. Like,
Yeah.
it was so dumb. Oh my god.
Um, But as I mean, I'll stay true to my word. I think it's the most anticipated movie of the decade, more than whatever Marvel
Whatever
movies are
else
coming out.
comes out.
Yeah,
Yeah, everyone's going to be talking about this. I can guarantee you that.
Oh
because
man, we should have talked about it. Yeah,
yeah,
sorry. Go ahead, Northwell.
well, yeah,
Oh
because
yeah.
like if this is fully animated, right, and
Hmm.
it's a movie based on a video game, and it does well, I don't know if there's gonna try to be a transition back from trying to make video game movies as live action to just being animated.
Well,
Because
because
if you look
Sonic
at
was
other
like live
ones,
action. So
yeah,
yeah.
but I mean, like,
And
is
it
it
was weird.
gonna twist it around? Because we had a live action Mario Brothers movie back in the day. The script was all over the place.
Hmm.
I don't
Hmm.
know if
Which
you
one
guys
was
ever
that
saw that.
one? Is that like the super
I never
old one
watched it,
with
Yeah,
but
like
I've seen the screenshots.
yeah. I watched it all the time because I was like, oh, Mario, and I was a little kid and I didn't give a shit. And then I look back at it now, I go,
really?
oh man, this is blow to crap.
Oh
So
my gosh.
yeah, so there's stuff like that. They had all the Resident Evil movies. I know I've seen the animated, like the whole CGI Resident Evil movies, like
Mhm.
some of them, and they're really good. Like I'm just like compared to like
Compared
the
to the
live
live
action
actions.
stuff that they
Mhm.
spat out. And I was like, damn, okay. Like
There's
oh,
also like Tomb Raider.
yeah.
Now that I think
Yeah.
about it,
Yeah,
yeah.
Tomb Raider, they did that too. The first one was all right because it's just like female or woman Indiana Jones,
Mhm.
trying to
And
obviously it's in the
Angelina
title.
Jolie.
Yeah, it's Tomb Raider. Yeah, they got a big name too for that. So, uh, see, that's the thing. I don't know how it's gonna hit,
I feel
just
like this type
because.
of stuff though, like it's gonna like it has to stay animated for it to be good. Like at
Yeah,
least this type of stuff. I'm thinking things like Tomb Raider and Resident Evil and like Uncharted and stuff like that. Like
yeah,
those are all kind of based in reality in their gameplay anyway. But
Mhm.
like yeah, there is no like real Mario, and there is no point in trying to like create like a live action Mario. Like let's have
yeah,
him jump over hills and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
no, but things like the Lego Movie, like I love the Lego Movie. Like it's so funny and it's so good, and it's just yeah, it's just like Legos. Like that would never work as like a live action. I mean, obviously, because like they're Legos, but
yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. That's why I'm just kind of like I don't know, man. I got high hopes for this. Like I'm like I think it's gonna be good.
I
Yeah.
just hope I enjoy it.
I can't wait for
That's
that.
all.
I can't wait for that Smash for all the universes to collide with
The all
the
the
Super
universes.
Smash
Yeah.
Brothers movie,
Oh
and
The
they
god,
fight the
Sonic
hand. Just
movie.
kidding.
I, hey, if that's
the
what we're leading down to,
MCU.
then yeah,
Well,
the
even like
end, the
Sonic, like
Nintendo Cinematic Universe.
Yep.
yeah, Nintendo. Oh my god, that is one thing I'm over. I'm over all the cinematic universes. I'm like, can we just stop? Like, but
A
I'm here
little
for this.
original.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. But I am
Lots
here for
of
that.
high hopes across the board, I see. Uh, maybe those at home are feeling the same way.
Let us know in
I'm
the
looking
chat.
forward to it. I think it's going to be dumb as hell, but that's what I'm
Yeah.
here for.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just quickly, we're kind of running a little over our time, but well, it happens.
It happens.
So,
All the time.
producer Sam, bring up the chart. We want to go into the fall animes for a little bit, and we have a chart that are the top 10 most anticipated animes. I got it off r/anime. I take off like I'm gonna take probably a lot of their stuff from there because they do a good job
They
updating
had to do
things.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so number one, Demon Slayer. No shock there. I
Yeah.
think everybody's hyped. I wanted to touch up on it because they announced it as season 2 starts December 5th, but it starts airing in like a week and a half.
No, that's the movie. They're
Yeah,
releasing the movie on Crunchyroll.
On October 5th?
Yeah, on October
yeah.
5th.
Oh,
So
okay.
when I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, this it's basically that first episode. Apparently, is going to be some little backstory of what Rengoku was doing before he got on the train, and then
Oh.
episodes 2 through 7, I believe, are going to be like just a rehash of the Mugen Train movie, and then the season 2 arc or like the Entertainment District arc starts December 5th. It was just really weird put because I remember I was like reading stuff on it and it's like, oh, okay, it starts December 5th. All right, that's fine. And then I saw someone like, oh yeah, there's only like 10 more days till season 2 of Demon Slayer. I'm like, what? Like that? What? That's not right. So yeah, Demon
December
Slayer
5th?
December 5th is when the Entertainment District arc is gonna start.
Right.
But everything before that is gonna be like episodes of the Mugen trailer and like one filler episode, I
The
guess.
train arc?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
that's so they're gonna split the train arc into a bunch of episodes?
Yes, apparently.
That's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know how I
Right.
feel about that.
Yeah, Entertainment District arc, December 5th, with an hour-long episode.
Mm-hmm.
That's right after Mugen Train. And
So I'm like,
then
everyone already watched the movie. Like anyone who's excited for that second season already watched the movie. So like, all right, all right.
yeah,
Yeah, I just thought it was just really strange that
Yeah, that is.
the whole announcement behind it, where it's like, nope, it's airing pretty damn soon,
And then it's
but
like, no.
not really.
yeah,
I
We're
mean, who
not gonna
knows?
get
I
any
guess it could
content.
be. It has been a while since the movie came out, even though I feel like it's pretty readily available now. But like, I don't know. Maybe it is just kind of to build up that hype. Like, I know that I tend to like rewatching like the season 1 of something before I watch season
Mhm.
2, and so I mean, I guess that could be
Yeah,
something. But yeah, no
but
shock there.
yeah, no shock
yeah,
that it's number one. Number two, gotta
Oh,
be Comey. I love Comey-san. I love it. I'm glad that
if
it's highly anticipated because I think it's really good
it's
and it's
so
really,
good. Oh my
really
gosh,
wholesome, really entertaining.
we're gonna have to go into a whole Comey like to like just segment one day and just
Second
talk
one there.
about like why it's so good. Yeah, and just talk about our favorite jokes because like
yeah,
oh, it's just so good. Yeah, if you haven't read it yet, I highly recommend go check it out. Go
yeah. No,
support it.
I
Yeah,
haven't read it yet.
there's like 300 chapters, so
Northolt.
there's a lot to read if you do want to go at it. But
Mhm.
Komi-san, I think, yeah, I was surprised that it was getting a lot of hype because I didn't think it was that popular, but apparently it is, and a lot of people are really excited about it. And I'm pretty excited just from the trailer when I was watching it because it
Yeah,
seems
same.
really like faithful. It seems really well animated. The way they handle some of the visual jokes that happen in the manga
Mhm.
look like they were translating really well just from the trailer alone. So I'm super excited about it. Northall, you gotta at
Yeah.
least watch it. I
Yeah,
will say though,
Yeah.
it's gonna be released on Netflix. Now, at Northall, we had a conversation where we thought it was gonna be a Netflix jail.
What is
Meaning that
Netflix jail? Yeah, what does that mean? Sorry, keep
yeah,
going.
so Netflix jail means that usually when an anime is announced to release on Netflix in the US anyway, it's not simulcast at the same time as when it's released in Japan. So
Mm,
even though like let's say the episode starts October 2nd or something, right?
yeah.
And that's when it would start in Japan, and from there they would release it weekly. Netflix wouldn't release the whole anime until the whole thing is done, like
Oh, okay,
it's been
okay.
yeah.
streamed, and then
Or
yeah, go on.
or kind of like what they did with Pokemon, which I was actually watching because it was a lot more entertaining than the older ones. Was that they got to a certain point and then they just stopped, but it's still airing in Japan,
Hmm.
and so
Mm,
like cut off, and it's just like, oh, well, we have to wait to get more episodes. And I'm just like, but there are more episodes. So it's just,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
yeah, like they'll just cut it off like mid-season or something like that,
Okay,
just to
that's
hold off.
interesting.
Yeah, so like Netflix, that's why people call it Netflix jail, because like it's available. You can probably find it online on some shady website.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you want to just watch it like legitimately, you have to wait like a couple months before you can even see it. Um,
Okay.
but luckily this time around they like sort of did it, but not really. Komi-san is, I think, announced to start streaming like October 2nd or 5th. I forget which one. Um, and then on Netflix, it's gonna be streamed 2 weeks later, and they're gonna release the episodes weekly on Netflix, but it's just gonna be 2 weeks after its original like streaming date.
So is it because they're trying to do like a weekly dub, you think? Because I know Funimation did that.
Funimation does that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Funimation does that sometimes, depending on the series. 'Cause,
They
like,
do that, but they're always behind.
Mm,
yeah,
Like they
I,
come out a lot slower, which makes sense because like trying to do like a civil or a semi dub, semi dub,
yeah,
how do you say it?
Simuldub?
Simul dub. Like that's just a lot of work
Yeah.
to do in a short amount of time.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really know the reasoning behind it. It just seems kind of weird, specifically that it's like 2 weeks afterwards. It could be that they're doing like a dub along with just like the
Yeah,
normal
because I
anime.
was looking at that article and it says that it's gonna be available in like 20 different languages or something crazy.
Oh, is it?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's why I
Okay.
was like,
Oh, yeah,
dang,
that
okay.
that might be it.
Yeah.
Like I'm so surprised because yeah, pretty much what you said. Like I didn't know that Komi was like popular, like that popular. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. Let me see. So it says Netflix will stream the anime worldwide in 8 languages dubbed with 31 subtitle options.
I know.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
lot
a
of language
lot.
options.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see
Yeah,
what
that's pretty cool then. Sure, I'll accept it. I'll accept a 2 week delay
I'll probably still find it on some shady
if
website
Oh
online,
my
not
god.
gonna lie. I'll be like,
All
oh
right. Number three, Mushoku Tensei. I don't know if any of you guys watched Mushoku Tensei the first season. This is going to be
No.
the second
no.
season. I really
No.
liked it. It was
Yeah, I heard it was
probably
good.
probably my favorite isekai of this year. Not that I've watched that many, but
Mhm.
it I think it's definitely worth it, and it's actually not that long. It feels like it is one of the OG isekais where I feel like I actually understand the character a lot, and the way he goes around exploring this new unexplored world that he's been turned into is fairly unique compared to other protagonists that I've watched.
Mhm.
So if you haven't, I definitely recommend it. I'm probably going to be watching season 2 this fall because I just really like the first season a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it is the OG, no? Like I heard that it's like one of the classic
It's
isekais, but it was
yeah,
in
apparently one of the older ones
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
for whatever reason just never
Okay.
It's not got an
got
anime.
like animated. Yeah. Um,
Number
I don't know.
4, I'm kind of excited for.
Yeah.
Miruko-chan. We talked about this one a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It is like a comedy
Like a
horror
horror.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
comedy.
Just like we were talking about with you earlier, with the house being
With
haunted.
Oh,
but it's like a nice coast.
Yeah.
yeah. All
Like
right.
the ghost just fucking with her all the time.
It's
Yeah, I
just like
want to see
getting
that.
on her nerves and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
excited for that one. I
it's all
wanted to
right.
start reading it, but I couldn't find
Oh,
the
like a
first
good.
volume.
Uh,
Yeah, they were selling like the bookstore that I go to doesn't
Mhm.
have like a huge selection and they tend to do things in like in like order. So they'll have
mm,
like the first volume available for a little bit and then they'll have the second volume available. But it's like I saw it and they had the third one available. So I was like, whatever. I'll just wait or like get it online or something. But yeah, I'm excited for that one.
and then Tech OP Destiny. I actually don't know
I
what
don't know what that
I don't know.
I don't know what
is.
that is. I know it's being done by Crunchyroll. I don't know what it is right
Okay.
now.
Oh, okay.
All right. If someone knows about it, please let us know in the
Hit us
chat
up.
if there's anything. If maybe it is, or because it's number 5, so people People are
Well,
anticipating it.
Yeah.
I typed it in and it says it's a mobile game. But
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I'll
so
gotcha.
I could see why Crunchyroll did that because they did like Princess Connect Redive. That's the whole title. I don't
Mm,
know.
Oh,
They've
and that's
done
a
that.
game, huh?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
game. So yeah, and then they also did God, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like horse girls and they're racing. So think of like a horse
don't know what
track,
I don't know
but
what that is.
with horse
Horse
girls.
girls?
So
Like
like they have the
centaurs?
no, so they only have the
What are
ears
you
and the
what are,
tail.
That sounds like a new
what?
tag.
Oh my god.
That sounds like a new tag.
They have ears and a tail. They don't have like the
What?
mane in the back. I get
No,
what?
and they run around the track, and it's so funny because they'll have like some of the gear for the horses. So they'll have like the face
Muzzles?
Muzzles?
mask. No,
Oh,
well, not the muzzle, but like the face mask for like
Oh,
the
that just
flies and
sounds
stuff.
like some weird
And it's
fetish.
yeah,
so
Like,
funny. Hold
dude.
on,
It's
I'll post a
not.
picture for you
all
guys.
right, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Yeah, Taco Peach. We don't know anything about it. I'm probably not gonna watch it. Number 6, 86,
86.
86 part
86.
2. I'm really
Yes.
hyped for it. I'm looking forward to it. I loved
Yeah.
86. I thought it was really good. I'm
Yeah.
definitely probably gonna watch this.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
I still have
I
to watch
just
the first part.
I just hope since it's based off of a light novel that's still ongoing, I believe. I don't know who the studio is, but I just hope it doesn't receive the same treatment like Promised Neverland with the second season.
Oh,
So it
yeah.
gets to
As
a
long as
certain
it's on
Yeah.
point.
Cloverworks.
Yeah, so like it gets to a certain point and then they go, "Oh, we don't know if we're making a second season." And then they just like
Yeah.
push it all the way through.
Put
I
300
would be
chapters worth of stuff into 10
To
episodes.
a
Yeah.
slideshow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
And number 7, I know we're all gonna watch this. World's End Harem, anime of the
Yeah, I
year.
guess
That's all I gotta
we
say.
are.
I I thought this is funny that the people. I mean, people are horny, so they're definitely gonna want to watch
Yeah,
World's
They're
End
gonna
yeah,
watch
Harem.
that
yeah, they're gonna watch
for
that. Yeah.
sure.
Um,
What's that? What's that? Light novel number 8.
oh, the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in
Oh my
parentheses
god.
in another world as an. Oh, no, it's not a parenthesis.
As
In
an
another world as the
aristocrat.
aristocrat. Oh, okay. I don't know. I
What?
I don't know.
All right, next.
I just saw next.
These freaking
If
titles,
we
man.
offend anybody, sorry. We're going next. Blue Period. Okay, so I wanted to touch up on this one a little bit because I'll, even though it's number 9, I know there's a lot of people who are really looking forward to Blue Period because they said the manga is insanely good. Apparently,
Okay.
it's like a story. The basic premise is just like a kid who essentially just helps everyone. Um, I guess kind of similar to Remake Our Life, but he
Yeah.
is very helpful to like everyone. He feels like in his own life, he just feels he has no purpose for himself, and he
Hmm.
tends to live for others. Like he doesn't
Oh,
live for himself.
Oh,
so
Um,
interesting. Okay.
is this a take on Pablo Picasso when he had his blue period?
oh yeah, because it is about a painter. He
Yeah.
he he eventually starts
Oh.
painting, and through painting, he starts becoming a little bit more. I want to say selfish, but he starts kind of looking within and starts finding what actually makes him happy, opposed to, just being happy for others and living kind of through others.
Yeah.
So like painting is that medium that for him he was able to start growing to himself. It's supposed to be super good. But I don't think it's talked about. Like I didn't even know about this until like 2 weeks ago, um, when it showed up on like my For You page on TikTok, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll check it out. I haven't yet, but um, I'm probably gonna watch it just to see what the hype is about because there's a lot of people like really, really rating it really high because it's a very character developed story. And I'm all for that. I love my stories, but if there's good characters and good character development, I'm all in for it.
Mm.
Mm.
All right, that sounds really interesting. I want to watch that. And then the last one is the Faraway
Faraway
Paladin.
Paladin. I don't know. I didn't even know that was an anime that was coming out, so I can't really
Yeah,
talk too much about it.
I feel like Addict will really like that.
Faraway Paladin, such a
Yeah.
D&D'er.
And just such a thing. Yeah.
let's see. Let's get a quick synopsis of it.
Yeah, bring it up. See if we can
Let's see. Okay, in
judge
a
the whole
city of
thing.
the dead, long since ruined and far from human civilization, lives a single human child. His name is Will, and he is being raised by three undead: the hardy skeletal warrior Blood, graceful mummified priestess Mary, and the crotchety spectral sorcerer Gus. The three pour love into the boy and teach him all he knows. But one day, Will starts to wonder, "Who am I?" Will must unravel the mysteries of the faraway dead man's land and unearth the secret paths of the dead. He must learn to love, and he must learn the love and mercy of the good gods and the bigotry and madness of the bad. And when he knows it all, the boy will take his first step on the path to become a paladin. Okay,
Oh, okay. That
not
doesn't
bad.
sound too bad.
Interesting. All
Yeah.
right. Got some backstory,
Yeah.
some paladin backstory.
I was
Yeah.
definitely intrigued by it. It sounds similar to
Two.
Ancient Magus Bride
Oh, okay.
a little bit, like the general idea. Because Ancient Magus Bride, like the girl gets taken by like a demon, sort of,
Yeah.
and he kind of like not raises her, but they just kind of live together. But this seems similar to that, where it's just like a random kid who's being developed by someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it could, yeah. All right, I like the premise. I'll give it a shot, see how it goes.
So what do y'all
Maybe
think? I'm sorry,
of
keep
the
going.
fall season.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you think? Is it stacked?
I'm waiting for winter.
Yeah, I think fall season's pretty good
Yeah.
overall, though. Like, I think Komi-san, that's
That's
all I
gonna
need.
carry.
That's
Yeah,
all
Yeah.
I need. For
I
me
agree.
personally, Mushoku Tensei is just like extra for me. 86 is also just extra for me. I'll probably end up watching that. I'll watch World's End Harem for the culture. Uh, and then I'll give Blue Period a shot. So if I have to give my
Your
watch,
tops.
my
Yeah.
if I'm gonna watch Komi-san, so that's one. I'm gonna watch Mushoku, 86. God, I don't want to watch World's End Harem, but I'm going to. World's End
I'm gonna
Harem
watch it for the plot.
for the plot.
For
Yep,
the plot. Yeah.
that intricate plot, and then Blue Period. So I guess I'm watching 5 of these 10. Ah, that's kind of stacked.
I'm gonna do Komi. I'm gonna try to do
Oh,
Meiruku
yeah, maybe
or
Maruko-chan. That sounds.
Miyaruku-chan. Probably World's End just for the lulz, and then maybe Blue Period.
Mm-hmm.
So that's about like 4.
All
We'll
right.
see though. I think Komi for sure. Komi's like 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then everything else is like maybe. What about you, Northold?
Let's see. There's a Demon Slayer, Komi-san. Yep, I'll watch Maruko. I'll watch a bunch of stuff. 86, 86. There might be some other things I watch from backlog, and I'll get
Okay.
into that. But other than
Yeah,
that, yeah.
I didn't include Demon Slayer because I don't even think I don't count that as starting soon. I
Yeah,
count
no,
that.
that's gonna be like
That's true.
winter.
Yeah, that starts way later for me, so I'm not even gonna like
Yeah.
count it. But I mean, I'm gonna watch it definitely when Entertainment District comes out, but I'm not gonna watch it. Uh, the Mugen
Not
Train.
the like Mugen Train arc.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'd probably
I'm kind of
skip
over it. I
that.
feel like I've already like lived it 10 times. All
But
right.
yeah, I believe that
Yeah.
we're gonna just end it there because kind of gone a little bit over time as we always do. But I think we got a lot accomplished today,
Yeah.
given our top tens. Um, I did want to do, and if anybody is interested, let us know. I kind of want personally, like you guys don't have to participate, but I personally wanted to go through all the like fall season trailers and just watch them If that is something people would like to see us do live, let us know. If not, we'll
Well.
probably not do it. I'll probably just do it on my own time.
Do it
I'll
yourself.
just do it on my own time and without, the interactions or anything. But I was planning to do that anyway, just to get like a better understanding of what's gonna show up in fall, and if I can
Mhm.
like pick out any other like hidden gems, because there's some summer animes that I wanted to watch that I just didn't get around to, but I would
Mhm.
ideally want to like recommend. I'll probably if like I get caught up with everything, it's gonna be on my backlog.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for
That's gonna be
today.
it.
Got a lot covered. Proud of us. We're back again.
We're back.
We're
We
Yeah.
back.
got this. We got this.
Hopefully October and the next couple months aren't super busy, but we do plan on, just continually like, making weekly
Mhm.
episodes. Once again, we always post these episodes on YouTube. So just go in there, make like 20 accounts and open them up, put them on repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, please
The
do.
usual, the usual stuff, right?
If you're not following our Twitch, I don't know what you're doing. Please follow. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. If you're not
Follow our
subscribed to our
Instagram.
YouTube, then
50
you're fake.
followers, and Conchita's reveals her job.
Oh, oh man.
Tossing it out there.
Oh my gosh. All right, all
Well,
right.
Hilarious.
because at that point we
Maybe.
could be monetized, so we'll be okay.
Oh yeah, well,
In case I get fired.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, you'll get compensated other ways. Yeah, and if you are watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching the whole thing. I know an hour and a half is pretty long, so
Yeah.
appreciate it if you made it all the way through. And if you have made it all the way through, comment down below what you're excited for the fall season. Maybe you have something that we didn't mention that wasn't on that top 10 list. Please let us know. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes. Let us know
Oh.
if you're going to be watching At World's End for the plot as well.
World
Or what is
uh,
it? World's End.
Zen Harem. Yeah,
I
same
think At
thing.
World's End's like a movie, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
all
it for
right.
us. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, do all that great stuff. Instagram, Twitter. You find it here. It's right there. Go follow it. Thank you. And we'll catch you all
Yay.
later.
Yeah, keep watching anime. Keep eating tacos. We'll see y'all next week.